All right. Okay, so we're gonna get started in just a minute here. Do a quick sound check. Test, 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 test. Perfect. All right, so you can find a comfortable spot to sit. You can sit in a chair or on the floor, however you feel comfortable, because we're going to begin with breathing to focus and relax our body. So you can sit however you feel comfortable. Just make sure your spine is straight, sitting up straight. And you can close your eyes if you'd like. We're going to begin by slowly inhaling through our nose, filling our lungs completely with air. And then when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your mouth slowly with control. Imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Focusing on your breath. With each inhale, feel your spine is getting longer as your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing. Feel the ground under your hips where you're sitting. Follow your breath. Now on the next inhale, we're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head, bringing our palms of our hands together if you can reach, lifting our chest, sitting up straight on the inhale. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands down. Synchronizing your movement with your breath, inhaling up. When you're ready to exhale, exhaling down. Continue breathing from your abdomen, inhaling, allowing your navel to expand, exhaling, allowing your navel to contract toward your spine. Focus on your breath. Synchronize your movement with your breath. Now on the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the left side as you exhale through your nose and lower your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso toward the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the opposite side as you exhale your arms and hands down. Continue breathing through your nose, inhaling, lifting, exhaling, rotating, alternating sides. Synchronize your movement with your breath. Focusing on your movement and your breath. One more time on each side. And when you're done, we're going to bring our hands to prayer posture in front of our chest. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose with your hands in prayer posture in this balancing mudra. Now from here, keeping the palms of your hands together, we're going to inhale and lift our fingertips as high as we can. And when you're ready to exhale, we're going to bring our hands back to prayer posture, but at the end of the exhale, we're going to point our fingertips down, flexing our wrists as much as we can. When you're ready to inhale, follow your breath. Inhale through your nose, lifting and reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. When you're ready to exhale, coming back down and pointing your fingertips down at the end of the exhale. Follow your breath, keeping the palms of your hands together. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture. Now from here, stretch your arms out in front of you, keeping the palms of your hands together. And we're going to inhale and reach our arms as far back as we can. And then exhale, wrap your arms around your chest, grab your shoulder blades with your hands, relax your elbows and shoulders, and lower your chin to your chest, and breathe through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin Inhale, reach as far back as you can. And when you're ready to exhale, wrap your arms around your chest, opposite arm on top. Grab your shoulder blades with your hands and lower your chin to your chest. Now lift your chin. Inhale, reach as far back as you can again. And then exhale, lower your arms down in front of you. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to move our arms parallel to the floor. Palms of your hands facing down. Stretching your fingertips to the sides of the room. We're going to make a small circle in one direction. Breathe naturally through your nose as you need to, inhaling and exhaling. And then pause and rotate in the opposite direction. Small circle, slowly rotating. Stretching your arms out, reaching your fingertips to the sides of the rooms. And then pause, and then bend your arms in cactus position with your fingers spread wide apart. Sitting up straight, move your forearms together in front of your face and interlace your fingers. So keeping your elbows lifted while we do this, we're going to make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling, flexing our wrists as much as we can, breathing as you need to through your nose, slowly rotating in one direction, flexing your wrists as much as you can. Now, notice the direction of the circle you're making, and we're going to move in the opposite direction. Keeping your elbows lifted, rotating slowly around. Forearms together. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of your chest. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to do a seated cat-cow. So if you're sitting on the floor, I'm going to turn sideways. You can keep your legs straight in front of you if you'd like. If your legs are straight, you can place your hands under your knees or thighs, depending on how far you can reach. If your legs are crossed, you can place your hands on your knees. Sitting up straight in a seated cat-cow, we're going to inhale as we lift our chest, tilting forward, using our legs or knees to arch our lower spine and lift our chest. And when we're ready to exhale, we're going to tilt back, using our legs to help guide us back. Arch our upper spine out like a cat. Pull our navel in as we do this and lower our chin. When you're ready to inhale, we're going to pull ourselves forward, arching our lower spine, lifting our chest, and then lifting our chin. Again, on the exhale, we're going to tilt back, pull our navel in, arch our upper spine, and lower our chin. Follow your breath, inhaling forward, breathing through our nose, exhaling, coming back. Moving within your range of motion. Follow your breath. One more time in both directions. And when you're done, just sit up straight. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and stand up. So when you stand up, we're going to come to the front of our mat with our feet separated under our hips. And then from here, our arms and hands are by our side. Inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling, and then exhale, lower your hands and arms down. On the next inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling. And this time we're going to pull our navel in as we bend our knees slightly, pull our navel in and relax as you swan dive down. Relaxing, bringing your hands to the outside of your feet, knees are slightly bent, and then alternate bending your knees, stretching out the backs of your legs, gently moving. And then pause, relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, coming up halfway, neck and spine parallel to the floor, and then exhale, relaxing all the way down, keeping your knees slightly bent. Place your hands on the outside of your feet and step your right foot back, keeping your right leg straight, keeping your left knee bent over your left ankle. We're going to come up into Warrior One with our hands in prayer posture. Breathing through our nose, torso vertical to the floor. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. You can look up at your hands if you'd like, or straight ahead, however you feel comfortable. Take long, deep breaths. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you pull your navel in and bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, coming up halfway, neck and spine parallel to the floor. And then exhale, relaxing down. Bend your knees as you inhale, both hands together above your head. And then exhale them down by your side. Now again, we're going to inhale, reaching our hands up toward the ceiling. And swan dive down, pull your navel in as you bend forward. Relax your neck and shoulders, place your hands on the outside of your feet. Again, we're going to alternate bending our knees, stretching the backs of our legs, gently moving. And then pause. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, relaxing down. Move your hands to the outside of your feet. Bend your knees slightly as you step your left foot back, keeping your right knee bent over your right ankle. Left leg is straight. And when you're ready, move your torso vertical to the floor in Warrior One with your hands in prayer posture. So hips and torso facing forward. Torso vertical to the floor. Make sure your right knee is above your right ankle. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Take long, deep breaths through your nose. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. And then from here, we're going to inhale, make a circle with our hands. Exhale as we pull our navel in and bend forward. Place our hands on the floor next to our right foot. Step our left foot forward. Inhale, coming up halfway. And then exhale, relaxing down. Bend your knees as you inhale, both hands together above your head. Palms together, and then exhale your hands down by your side. Now again, we're going to inhale, reaching our hands up toward the ceiling. And we're going to swan dive down, bending forward. Place your hands on the outside of your feet. Relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, coming up halfway. And exhale, relaxing down. With our knees slightly bent, we're going to step our right foot back again, keeping our left knee bent over our left ankle, moving our torso up to vertical to the floor with your hands in prayer posture in Warrior One. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And then from here, we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling. And we're going to turn our torso and our hips to the right side of the room. Adjust your right foot as well. And then lower your arms parallel to the floor. Keeping your left knee bent over your left ankle. Right leg is straight. Arms parallel to the floor. Bring your shoulder blades together behind you as you lift your chest and gaze out over your left fingertips. Breathing through your nose in Warrior Two. And then from here, we're going to inhale as we swing our right arm and our hips and adjust our right foot, placing our arms and torso and hips forward, reaching up toward the ceiling. And exhale as we pull our navel in, bend forward, place our hands on the floor next to our left foot, step our right foot forward. Inhale, coming up halfway, and exhale, relaxing down. Bend your knees as you inhale, both hands together above your head. And exhale your hands down by your side. Now, one more time, we're going to inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling. And we're going to swan dive down, bending forward. Hands to the outside of your feet. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, relaxing down. Knees are slightly bent. And then step your left foot back, keeping your right knee bent over your right ankle. Left leg is straight. Inhale, bringing your torso up, vertical to the floor. In Warrior One, hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears. Reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, back to prayer posture. And then inhale again. We're going to reach our hands up toward the ceiling. And this time, we're going to turn our torso, our hips, and our left foot to the left side of the room, keeping our right knee bent over our right ankle. Lower our arms parallel to the floor into Warrior Two. Make sure your torso is vertical to the floor. Right knee is bent over right ankle. Shoulder blades together behind you as you lift your chest and gaze out over your right fingertips. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your left arm, adjust your hips and your torso to face forward. Reach your hands up toward the ceiling on the inhale. And exhale as you pull your navel in, bend forward, place your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, coming up halfway. And exhale, relaxing down. Bend your knees as you inhale, both hands together above your head. And exhale your hands down by your side. Now from here, we're going to separate our feet on our mat about 3 or 4 feet apart. And place your hands on your hips. So inhale, lifting your chest, and then exhale, bending your knees. You can go down as far as you feel comfortable. And then inhale again, lifting your chest. And exhale, tilt your torso forward and bring your hands down to the floor in front of you. And then from here, you can relax your neck and shoulders and straighten your legs out. And then grab your elbows or wrists and relax your head and your neck. Take a moment to just move your head gently up and down as if you're saying yes, and side to side as if you're saying no. Breathing through your nose. And then pause for a moment. And we're going to inhale and reach our hands behind us, reaching our knuckles up toward the ceiling. Interlace your fingers and bring your hands to behind your head as much as possible. Relaxing your shoulders. And release. Bring your hands down to the floor in front of you. And then from here, we're going to slowly walk our feet in as we lower our hips down to the floor with our arms between our legs. Now, if you'd like, you can take if you have a block or a book or something, you can put on under the heels of your feet. Or if you have a pillow or a towel, you can put that under the heels of your feet if you need to. But basically, the weight of our body is on our heels, but if you need that extra support, you can put it under the heels of your feet. With our arms between our legs, we're going to bring our hands to prayer posture. Try and move your torso vertical to the floor. And just breathe through your nose. Inhale and exhale. Relaxing your hips. And then bring your hands down to the floor in front of you. Take your arms from between your legs and straighten out your legs in front of you. Sit up straight. And move your arms to the side. So from here, we're going to inhale and lift our hands up above our head. And then exhale, lower them down. Now, as you're sitting up straight, notice that your neck and spine should be in alignment if you're sitting up straight. We want to keep that alignment. As we inhale, lifting up, and then exhale, move our torso forward, bring our arms to the outside of our legs. Inhale, lifting your chest toward the front of your feet, and then exhale, lowering your torso over your legs, keeping your neck and spine in alignment. Try not to bend your head, but inhale, lifting your chest, and exhale, lowering your navel over your legs, relaxing your arms to the outside of your feet, your legs. Inhale, lifting, and exhale, relaxing. Go as far as you can and breathe through your nose. Try not to collapse your head and neck. Keep your neck and spine in alignment. And then release. Inhale, coming up all the way. And exhale, lower your arms down. Now from here, we're going to take our left foot to the outside of our right leg. You'll have to find your comfortable spot. It might be further down your calf or it could be higher up. But our left knee should be in the air. And we're going to take our left hand and place it behind our left hip for support. So we're sitting up straight. And then take our right arm to the right side of our body. So the left knee is in the air, left hand is behind you for support, and right arm is to the right side. Inhale as you lift your chest, and exhale as you rotate to the left side of the room, wrapping your right arm around your left knee as you rotate to the left side. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale, gently rotating. Breathing through your nose. Follow your breath. And then release, come all the way around to the right side. And then straighten out your legs. And we're going to switch to the opposite side. So now we're going to take our right foot to the outside of our left leg. Again, find your comfortable spot. Right knee is in the air. And then take your right hand behind your right hip for support, sitting up straight. And left arm to the left side of your body. Inhale as you lift your chest. And then exhale as you turn your torso to the right side, wrapping your left arm around your right knee as you rotate to the right side of the room. Inhale with a straight spine, and exhale, gently rotating. Follow your breath. And release, come all the way around to the left side, and straighten out your legs in front of you. And then alternate lifting your knees up. Now we're going to scoot to the front of our mat. I'm going to turn sideways, but basically your feet are separated, knees are bent. So at the front of your mat, move your arms parallel to the floor. At any point as we do this, if you need to grab the back of your thigh with your hands, you can do that. Inhale as you lift your chest, and exhale as you tilt back and lift the heels of your feet off the ground. Find your balancing point. And if you'd like, you can straighten out one leg or the other or both. Breathing through your nose. And release, lower your feet down. Grab your elbows or wrists and relax. Now from here, we're going to reach down with our fingers, grab our toes with our fingers, get a nice tight grip, walk the heels of your feet in toward your torso, so your heels are close toward your hips. And then we're going to lift our chest, tilt back, and again lift the heels of our feet off the ground. And then from here, if you can, try and straighten out your legs, go as far as you can. Find your balancing point. Breathing through your nose. If you fall out, get back in. Find one point somewhere in front of you to focus on. Relax your mind. And then lower your feet back down. Grab your elbows or wrists and relax for a minute. And then we're going to move our arms parallel to the floor again. This time we're going to inhale as we lift our chest and exhale as we slowly, with control, bring our spine down to the floor and then move our arms parallel to our shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat so your knees are separated. Keeping our shoulders and arms on the ground, we're going to take a deep breath through our nose. And as we exhale, we're going to allow our knees to relax to the left side as we turn our head to gaze at our right hand. Breathing through our nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center, and exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side and turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back up toward the center. And we're going to walk our feet under our knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine and then lift your hips off the ground. From here, we're going to take our hips to the far right side of our mat and lower them down to the ground. Now take a deep breath through your nose, inhale. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. If you'd like to go further, you can stretch your right leg out over your left, lowering your right foot down to the ground so that your right leg and left arm are parallel. Continue breathing through your nose. If your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale both knees and your head and torso back to the center. Adjust your body. Walk your feet under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine and lift your hips off the ground. And then lower your hips to the far left side of your mat. Keeping your shoulders on the ground, take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. You can stay here. If you'd like to go further, you can straighten your left leg out over your right, lowering your left foot down to the ground. Breathing through your nose. And if your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. And we're going to lower our arms down next to the sides of our torso. Walk your feet under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And we're going to lift our hips off the ground, pushing the heels of our feet into the ground and tightening our gluteal muscles. Inhale and exhale as you need to through your nose. And then lower your hips down. Make sure your feet are under your knees. And we're going to inhale and lift our hips off the ground again, tightening our gluteal muscles as we lift our hips, breathing, inhaling and exhaling as you need to through your nose. And then lower your hips down all the way. And we're going to straighten out our right leg, keeping our left knee bent. And keeping your right leg on the ground while we do this, lift your left foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your left knee. Relax your left foot, keeping the right leg all the way down on the ground as it is right now. Make sure it does not come up. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left shin and knee toward your left shoulder while keeping your right leg all the way down on the ground. Only go as far as you can while keeping the right leg on the ground. Inhale, and on the exhale, gently pulling your left shin and knee toward your left shoulder. And release, lower your left foot down, release your fingers from your left shin, straighten out your left leg, bend your right leg, place your right foot on the ground. Keeping your left leg on the ground all the way as it is right now. Lift your right foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your right knee. Relax your right leg and your right foot and ankle. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right knee and shin toward your right shoulder while keeping your left leg all the way down on the ground. Go as far as you can while keeping your left leg on the ground. If your left leg is rising up, then you pull back. Don't pull as much on the right leg if your left leg is coming off the ground. Breathe into any tension you may feel. And release, lower your right foot. Release your fingers from behind your right shin. Bend both legs, place both feet on the ground. Both knees are in the air. And from here, we're going to lift our feet into the air and then reach our hands up toward our feet. Now bend your knees and grab the outer edges of your feet with your fingers, and then pull your feet down so that your knees go to the outside of your arms and shoulders, the outside of your torso. And this is called happy baby pose. From here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, giving our spine a nice massage. If you fall out, get back in. If you'd like, you can also rock lengthwise along your spine, releasing any tension you may feel, moving around as much as you can, breathing through your nose. And then inhale your hands and feet up toward the ceiling, and exhale as you lower them down. And then lie on your back, straighten out your legs for our final pose of Shavasana. Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. So close your eyes, lie on your back, separate the heels of your feet, allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso, with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. We're going to close our eyes and focus on our breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw, relax your neck, relax your shoulders, relax your arms and your wrists and your fingers. Relax your hips, relax your thighs and your calf muscles, relax your ankles and toes. Observe your breathing as you inhale and exhale through your nose. Observe your breathing getting longer and deeper as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And we're going to slowly bring our hands above our head and stretch our body. And then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. And then move your body to one side. And we're going to take a few deep breaths through our nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll end the practice with a brief breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. And we're going to exhale with a quick, fast breath through our mouth as we lower our arms and hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with the final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now, this time we're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands together. Keeping our hands together, we're going to pause on the exhale at our third eye for kind thoughts, pause at our lips for kind words, and pause at our heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Well, thank you for joining, and I'll see you next time. Good night. Good night.